Hello students, today we are going to revise the tenses. I am sure all of you all remember that there are three tenses, the present, the past and the future. Now from the verb forms that are used, we come to know the tense, that is whether it is present, past and future, as well as we come to know the aspect, that is whether it is progressive or continuous tense, whether it is perfect or whether it is perfect progressive tense. Okay, now we are going to revise all these things today in three parts: for the present, for the past and for the future tense. Okay, so let's begin. Now have a look at the table. We are considering various forms of present tense: the simple, continuous or progressive, perfect and perfect continuous, or progressive perfect. Now I have taken a verb eat. Let's consider the first column, simple present tense. Here I have shown you, I have written all the three persons: first person, second person, third person, in singular as well as plural, and how the verb eat changes depending upon the person is shown in this. Simple present tense is used for habitual actions, habitual activities, such as I go to the temple on Monday every day. It's also used for universal truths. For example, sun sets in the west. They are also used for future reference. For example, she leaves for Borivali by the next local in an hour. They are also used for quotations. For example, Gandhiji says, India lives in villages. As you can see, in simple present tense, the first person, the second person and the third person plural do not change in case of simple present tense as far as the verb is concerned. I have used I eat, we eat, you eat, they eat. However, you have to remember that in case of third person singular, S or ES is added to the verb. He eats, she eats, it eats. That is what is the most important thing to be remembered as far as simple present tense is concerned. Now let's come to present continuous tense or present progressive tense. Now the present continuous tense is used for expressing an action in progress, I mean that which is going on at the time of speaking, or in case of temporary situations. Say for example, nowadays I am reading paper. Or it is also used in case of future references. Say for example, we are going to the USA in May. Okay. Now in this case, you add am, are, is and you also add ing to the verb depending upon which person it is. I am sure you remember that I, we is the first person singular and plural. You is the second person singular and plural. He, she, it is third person singular and they is third person plural. Now see how the verb works in this case. I am eating, we are eating, you are eating, they are eating, he, she, it is eating. I hope you have understood how the verb is to be changed in case of present continuous tense or present progressive tense. Now let's consider present perfect tense. Present perfect tense. Present perfect tense is used for a continued action from the past to the present. Say for example, for nearly a decade and a half, Kapil Dev has symbolized vital energy. It is also used for any completed activity which has just finished. that is immediate past. Say for example, I have just finished my homework. In such cases also you use present perfect tense. Then it is also used for an activity whose time factor is not clear. Say for example, my uncle has left for Surat. Or have you read the Holy Gita? So here, whether it is first person, second person, third person, you use the past participle of the verb, that is eaten in this case, since we are using the verb eat. Now let's see how it changes. I have eaten, we have eaten, you have eaten, they have eaten, and in case of third person singular, only he, she, it, has is used and eaten remains the same. Okay, so I hope you have understood that only in case of third person singular has is to be used, otherwise everywhere have is to be used, and the third form of the verb, that is past participle, is used in perfect tense, present perfect tense. Now let's come to perfect continuous, present perfect continuous tense. The present perfect continuous tense is used for expressing an action that started in the past and is continued in the present, is going on at the time of speaking, or may continue. Say for example, I have been learning English for the past 10 years. So I am still learning, okay? So here I have made use of present perfect continuous tense. Now let's see how the verb eat is to be used in first, second, third person. I have been eating, we have been eating, you have been eating, and they have been eating, and he, she, it, only in third person singular, has is to be used, and he has been eating, she has been eating, and it has been eating. This is the way it has to be used. I hope you have understood all the four types in which the present tense can be expressed. Okay, now let's go over to past tense. Consider the table on the board. The simple past tense is used for expressing a single occurrence of an action completed in the past. Say for example, Subhash Chandra Bose organized a boycott. So you can see Subhash Chandra Bose had done some action in the past. So for that we have used simple past tense. We can also use simple past tense in case of habitual activities in the past. The habitual meaning what? The actions which are repeated or events which are repeated in the past. Okay. For example, Ronald Ross sang songs and played the piano. So from here we can come to know that Ronald Ross was someone who used to sing songs in the past and he used to play piano in the past. Okay. So let's see how the verb eat is used in case of simple past tense. As we can see, the second form of the verb, that is the past tense, ate, is used. I ate, we ate, you ate, he, she, it ate, and they ate. So there is no change in any of the persons, first person, second person, third person. The verb form remains the same. Okay. So let's go over to past continuous tense. Past continuous tense, that's the second column. In this case, this tense is used for expressing actions in progress at some point of time in the past. Means those actions were going on, at the time when we are referring to it, yesterday or day before or last year, like that. Say for example, he was playing cricket yesterday all evening. So this action was going on in the past. Okay. And here we are going to use was and were in addition to the verb plus ing. Now let's see how it works. I was eating, we were eating, you were eating, he, she, it was eating, and they were eating. So I hope you remember when to use was and when to use were. In case of first person singular and third person singular, was is to be used, and rest of the cases we are going to use were, then the verb and plus ing. Okay, I hope you have understood. Let's go over to the third column, that is past perfect tense. Now here in this case, past perfect tense is used for expressing an action completed before a certain other activity in the past. Say for example, had your CA completed his work when you paid him his consultation charges? Or I had already taken my dinner when my brother came to meet me. Okay, I hope you have understood when to use past perfect tense. It's regarding an action completed before a certain other activity. Okay, now in this case, the third form of the verb is used, that is a past participle with had, for all the persons, whether singular or plural. I had eaten, we had eaten, you had eaten, he had eaten, she had eaten, it had eaten, and they had eaten. There is no change in the verb form. That is, the past participle is used for all the persons, singular or plural, with the addition of the word had. So past perfect tense, so it should immediately click you, had is to be used. Okay, plus third form of the verb. Okay, now let's go over to the past perfect continuous tense. The past perfect continuous tense is used for expressing two activities, out of which one occurred at a point of time, that is simple past, and the other occurred over a period of time, that is past perfect continuous tense. Okay, say for example, so you use had plus been, BEEN, and the verb and ing for all the persons, whether first person, second person, third person. You have to use this only, had plus been plus verb plus ing in past perfect continuous tense. So it will go like this: I had been eating, we had been eating, you had been eating, they had been eating, he, she, it had been eating. So I hope how you have understood how to use the past perfect continuous tense. Now let's go over to future tense. Let's continue with future tense. Now I am sure all will remember that the future simple future tense is used for expressing an action or thing which is going to take place in future. Say for example, my father will come to meet the principal tomorrow. So this is going to happen in future. Now let's see how the verb eat is used in simple future tense depending upon the persons. I, we, you, he, she, it, they will eat. So there is no addition except will. Okay, earlier with the first person singular, that I and we, generally shall was used, but in contemporary English shall is not used, so we are using only will. Okay, now let's go over to future continuous tense. Future continuous tense is used for expressing an action which will be in progress at some time in future. Say for example, tomorrow I will be writing the semester exam. Okay, or it is also used for a future event which is planned in advance. For example, Mr. George will be meeting the Indian Parliament next week. Okay, so let's see how the future continuous tense is being formed by using the verb eat. Here we are going to use will plus be plus verb plus ing. So it will be formed something like this: I will be eating, we will be eating, you will be eating, he, she, it will be eating, they will be eating, and maybe you will make a reference that is tomorrow, on Friday, which is some point of time in future. Okay, now let's go over to future perfect tense. The future perfect tense is used for expressing the completion of an activity at a certain point of time in future. say for example, I will have finished my CA in 5 years from now. So that is going to happen in future somewhere. Okay. Now here also the third past participle form of the verb is used with addition of will plus have. I will have eaten, we will have eaten, you will have eaten, he, she, it will have eaten, and they will have eaten. So only addition is to be made depending upon the persons. The verb is not changing. Okay. Now what about the future perfect continuous tense? The future perfect continuous tense is used for expressing an action in progress over a period of time that will end somewhere in future. Okay. So here for an example, I'm giving you an example. By next year I shall have been teaching in college for 10 years. So will plus have plus been plus verb plus ing, this is how it is made. Future perfect continuous tense. I will have been eating, we will have been eating, you will have been eating, they will have been eating, he, she, it will have been eating. So it does not change depending upon the persons. Everywhere we are adding will plus have plus been plus verb plus ing. Okay. So I hope you have understood how to form the various. We have seen 12 types depending upon whether it is present, past or future tense, each being divided into 4: simple, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. Continuous also known as progressive. Okay. So that will be all for today. Thank you.